Welcome to Hypastar, a home for the super famous. The story of Cardi B begins in the bustling streets of Washington Heights, Manhattan, where Belcalis Marlenis Almánzar was born on October 11, 1992. Her family roots ran deep in the Caribbean, her mother from Trinidad and her father from the Dominican Republic. But it was the streets of the South Bronx, where she spent much of her youth, that shaped the fierce, outspoken woman she would become. Time spent at her grandmother's in Washington Heights offered a brief refuge, but the world outside demanded resilience, creativity, and survival skills far beyond her years. Cardi's early life was far from easy. At 19, she took control of her circumstances by working as an exotic dancer, a decision she has said helped her leave an abusive relationship and gain financial independence. She briefly attended Borough of Manhattan Community College but dropped out to focus on forging her own path. Along the way, she navigated the perils of the streets, even recalling connections to the Bloods gang in her younger years. Her nickname, Bacardi, became the seed for the stage name we know today, Cardi B. Her rise to fame, however, didn't come from the streets alone. Cardi's candid, funny, and unfiltered videos on Vine and Instagram captured the attention of thousands. By 2015, she joined the cast of Love and Hip Hop, New York, and the world began to take notice of her personality, humor, and raw authenticity. Cardi's musical breakthrough came fast. After releasing 2 mixtapes, Gangsta B Music, Volume 1 in 2016 and Volume 2 in 2017, she signed with Atlantic Records. Then came the moment that would change everything, the release of her single Bodak Yellow. The song exploded, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and announcing Cardi B as a force in music that no one could ignore. Her debut album, Invasion of Privacy, cemented her place in hip-hop history. Critically acclaimed and commercially unstoppable, it showcased her fierce lyrics and unflinching honesty. Hits like I Like It with Bad Bunny and J Balvin and WAP with Megan Thee Stallion turned her into a cultural phenomenon, sparking conversation as much as admiration. Beyond music, she stepped into acting with her film debut in Hustlers, alongside Jennifer Lopez, and took on television as a judge and executive producer for Netflix's Rhythm Plus Flow. Cardi also expanded into business, launching vegan whipped cream with vodka called Whip Shots and creating the web series Cardi Tries. Her personal life has been as public as her career. She married Offset of Migos in 2017, and they share 2 children, Culture and Wave, with a third reportedly born more recently. Her sister, Hennessy Carolina, remains a close part of her life. Cardi has faced controversies and legal challenges along the way, including a 2018 arrest related to a fight at her workplace, which she later resolved in court. Yet even these challenges became part of the narrative of her resilience. Awards and recognition have followed her unapologetic rise. She won the Grammy for Best Rap Album for Invasion of Privacy and has collected numerous Billboard Music Awards, American Music Awards, and BET Awards. Time magazine named her one of the 100 most influential people, a reflection not just of her music but of her impact on culture. Cardi's story is about authenticity, survival, and transformation. From the streets of the Bronx to global superstardom, she has reshaped conversations around female rap, power, and representation in hip-hop. She is fearless, outspoken, and endlessly creative. A star whose influence spans music, fashion, and culture, and a story that continues to unfold.